right, our next person to come up is Barbara.
We always talk about the fact that Mom's such a patient, kind person. But there's interesting moments in life where she has not been. And one of those things you would not think would be a trigger for most people tends to be around the holidays when people get a little stressed out. And when we decorate the tree, Mom has some issues. Things have to be just right. And now, everybody make sure you have a safe distance from Mom. This is tinsel. And Mom has a problem if it in any way looks like it's together. Because of the tree, it must be placed one by one. And you can tell if you've got too many in the strand because Mom's neck starts to get all funny, and then you get very nervous. And then, Bonnie and I have always been good about reading Mom's signals. When that starts to happen, we take handfuls. She really likes that. In general, Mom is this gentle person. The times that she does show how gentle she is when we were little. Now, this didn't apply because she has different rules for behavior for grandchildren versus children. When we were little, I remember dusting the piano, and Mom has one Hummel, and it's pretty special to her because this is a special little Hummel. And when we would dust, we would take that off and lay it to the side, and because Mom would say, "Be careful with the zip." Don't mess with her Hummel. But then I recall later when the grandchildren started to come, Mom and I were living in Warrington, and we were babysitting David, a prized grandchild. Baby Dave. Now didn't have him on the piano, Baby Dave, and we didn't have it on the piano anymore. It was on the little ledge between the dining room, and I hear Mom in a very kind voice say, "Oh, David, that's Nanny's specialty. Can you give that to me?" I turn around, and he's got the hum. Totally different rules. Even today, when I come home on Thursdays and Mom watches the kids, I'll say, "How were the kids today?" And Mom says, "Oh, they were angels. Those my love bugs." And I'd say, "Oh, come on, Mom, you gotta be kidding me. Are they really that good?" "Well, Bo is playing with gasoline again, but..." And Anna put the carpet on fire, but what? Just wonderful. She has no anger towards grandchildren. They can do no wrong. Another thing in Mom's life, and she's learned lessons too, and we've often heard Mom say that she's really been proud about some of the choices she's made, specifically the men she's married. And she's made such good choices that late in life she was thinking about starting a new business. So Mom was thinking about starting a dating service. And we were brainstorming some names for it, like, "Look who I picked, I can get one for you," like that. We haven't locked that name down yet. But other than that, Mom's really learned from these different events in her life, and she wants to put them to good use in her age. One thing Mom has been working on, though, is her balance. Bo takes gymnastics classes, and he often comes home and shows Nanny what he's done in gymnastics to help her with her balance, because she's had different episodes before where she's fallen. There was this one many years ago when Mom and I were grocery shopping in Fast together. And as we were walking down the aisle, and there's people around, Mom's pushing the cart, and she was dressed particularly lovely that day. She had some jeans on, she had a big Mickey Mouse shirt on, looking very nice. And as we walked through, there was a sign there that although she was working on her balance, she wasn't working on her reading, but it said, "Watch out for the wet floor." So Mom was walking through past Mark and took a slide underneath the cart. And it was funny. See her lips? And walked away. It was too funny. Mom Mom was not happy with me. So, she got you up. There was no broken anything. That was okay. But she's doing much better on her balance now. And in general, Mama has just really improved with age. Mellowed a lot. And we love you for everything you have been and that you will still be.